guys. My last video kept getting copyrighted, which at first was annoying, but it was shit, so maybe it is better this way. Anyways, I will be talking about the most annoying voices in Kpop, and wow, there is a lot, so much I cannot fit them all. I will probably make another video about the missed ones. Anyways, let's begin. Look, this might be a bit biased as I love Momo, but we all knew Momo and Tsuyu have been on my hit list ever since that Live part More and More. I been the #1 hater of that song, all because that ain't real music. Every time any of them opened their mouths, I am very tempted to say something that shouldn't come out of it once. You know it's serious, as I am not yelling about Chaeyoung or Dahyun and their obnoxious rapping. Her raps are okay, but she sounds so nasal whenever she is raps. I am also used to her voice, but it is just so annoying. She really needs to try something else with her voice, because girly. Her singing voice is okay, at least when she sings in her lower register. That chipmunk voice is the reason they picked Sunmi before she left. Her rapping is okay and her dancing is amazing, but with that's the only thing she is good at. Like, listen to this. That doesn't sound good at all, and is just the shitty cherry on top of the train mess that was Sneakers. Her parts in Loco were technically worse, but at least I could tolerate it. I miss her in Dulla Dulla Not Shy, as she sounded so good. She knew what to do with her voice, but now it's a hit or miss with MS Girl. Look, I will be real with you. I only like Yeji's voice and Chaeyoung's on sometimes. But if I had to remove just one voice, it would be Leah's. Leah is going through what Momo went through. You see her pre-debut projects and she is singing in a deeper and much more pleasing tone. But when you hear this bitch singing Put My Sneakers On in this JoJo Siwa Kids Bop voice, even though most of ITZY cannot sing, Leah just makes the experience just 10 times worse. Like, I'm not sorry. Her voice is absolutely irritating when rapping. Like, I refuse to listen to that. I am sorry, I am out with this one, Bubs. The #1 question of 2019. Why did she put on that voice in Zimzalabim? Please give her parts to Wendy and leave the rest to Irene. Call it a day. I blame HyunA for a lot of things, like I blame her for the shit she put out from Nation. I blame her for ITZY's downfall. But the main thing I blame her for was for the Donald Duckification for Cube's main girl group rappers. Like, why do Yeon and Soojin sound like exactly like her, just different mixtures? Like, they all rap like her and we are sick of it. Conclusion: HyunA is evil. HyunA is sick and twisted. Like, why did you do this to your voice? To the loyal ass HyunA stands saying that it's her voice. It is not. Literally listen to 2 seconds of her rap in Irony when she was with the Wonder Girls and you know that's not her. Notice how only Cube's rappers sound like this. Just let that sink in. HyunA, Yeon and Soojin are the only rappers who rap like this, and I want to ask you a question. Which company do they come from? I guess XG's Harvey sounds like this a bit, but that's technically J-pop and XG's music is in English. Even if they didn't matter, her voice isn't to the quack noise Cube's rappers are. Like, it never sounds good and ruins the song for me every time. Look now, HyunA is making shit music and is flopping as she should. Like, she put that on herself, bro. I don't remember the tweet, but somebody said that Minnie sings like she has cotton in her mouth. I would have said she sounded like she is having a stroke, but this is better. I need that whole ass cursive singing style gone, like it has gotten old. Cursive singing talking has been one of the worst things to happen to mankind and has made us so much more dumber. Who do I blame for this? Halsey. Like I am trying to pick a song, but it's literally her whole ass discography. I don't know if this is on purpose, but she is not good at singing. We get it, they are not pop idols, but I will get every chance I can get to whack them. We have the Asian Camila Cabello, you guys whack everyone else, but I better see the same energy for MS thing over here. MS girl got a cough though or what? The next two I feel went to the school of Lisa Rap. Also graduated honors and top of their class. They are definitely using art and BLACKPINK'S, like have some respect. Like, how do you guys whack Soojin for this, but you guys are okay with this shit? They all sound like shit and their song is shit and you guys made them famous. Just because they are underage, like you'll complain bout BLACKPINK. When shit like this exists. Well done, you dumb fucks. Who told this bitch she sounded good? I thought the Idol Factory producing Halsey and Billie Eilish rip-offs burned down with Minnie being the survivor. I was wrong. The chemicals from that explosion flew into Swan, making her more powerful. Seriously though, my question is why she sounds like that. I would legit stand Purple Kiss and talk about them all the time if they just let her sit in the front and be pretty instead of opening the gates of hell. They almost got away with it, but it's their turn to the axe. They haven't found a way to blend their voices and make it work. Yo have Sumin and Jay's low-ass voices meshing with Yoon's and Soon's loud-ass voices on every track and nobody has said anything. I kept this in for about 2 years as I thought it was weird to have this opinion, but come on, how could I not? Yoon and Soon have a high-pitched shouting match on every fucking track. And at this point nobody is gonna win, so this competition will go on for the rest of their careers, forcing listeners to turn down their volume every time they say anything. Soon's voice in particular are nails on a chalkboard and I refuse to listen to that any longer. The end of Beautiful Monster was horrendous. Like, you get on Winter and Ning Ning when they can actually sing? Sumin cannot sing, don't even try to deny it with those. Sumin can sing compilations. We all know it. She sounded better this era and you are accepted back into our hearts. Most of Stake's voices are unlistenable, but if I had to choose the worst one, that'd be everyone's Fav J. They really set her up with that part in Beautiful Monster. I literally cringed every time she spoke. She just got on my nerves. Like it's not her fault because it's a weak song all around, but she has the worst parts that made her voice sound worse than it is. People say Jay's rapping is the problem, but I think it's both that isn't working out. Like there is no way you can convince me you like her voice. I love deep female voices, like I'm so obsessed with them. Jay is a beautiful girl with a unique voice that I can tolerate most of the time. But the parts they keep giving her, like that's why Stacy is losing fans. ITZY and C and my sisters, you guys are amazing, keep up the great work. I had this opinion kept inside me so long, so it feels great to get out. But now I heard that Tomboy and also the liar rap, it needs to be said and fast. Nobody can convince me Soojin doesn't sound like Donald Duck. And who do I blame? HyunA. It's her fault, we already know this. Nobody will know if she was forced to do this voice or HyunA forced her, but who knows anymore. And I am not leaving judgment up to the rest of the fandom, as we are among XG defenders and Lapilius enthusiasts, so we fucked. I don't know if she can't rap or she is just sounding like this on purpose, but my god. Wanna know the next big collab in Kpop? A HyunA and Soojin collab, which is equivalent to. It would be if Donald and Daisy Duck if they were Kpop idols, like the siren-based instrumental and loud yelling at the chorus with a rap instead of bridge. The MV can be provocative for HyunA's style and annoying like Soojin's. Like I Love, G, Idol and 4 Minute, but that collab will break the industry and rebuild it at the same time. I get told I sound like Minnie Mouse, but every day I wake up knowing I'd not sound like Donald Duck. Onto her voice itself. Her voice is badass in the worst way. Like c'mon, we all love imitating it, but it's still irritating. I eventually got used to her voice, but it still seems like she is trying too hard. Her singing is average and most of her raps are lit. It's not about her rapping, but I won't get into her being offbeat today, but she sounds way better in Korean.